Colors are so important. It would be so sad if all the colors of the world disappeared because they can make us feel so many different things, and there's so many awesome things that we can do with colors when we're creating art. There's color all around us. Today, let's explore the 3 primary colors. The 3 primary colors are so important because we can use them to mix and make all the other colors. Today we're going to use tempera paint to explore. You will be getting a paintbrush, your 3 primary colors of paint, and a dog bowl with a sponge, a piece of paper, and something called a messy mat that we paint on to protect our tables. When you start, I recommend starting with the lightest color, yellow. To help your paint flow and spread easily, you can touch your paintbrush into water. Now don't swish it around and swirl it around, just touch it into the water, and that makes some smooth lines. When you're done and you want a new color, you're going to touch your paintbrush in the bottom of your water and make an X on your sponge before you use your next color. Now I'm using red. If I want to help my color spread, I just barely touch the water, not swishing it around, and start to use it. If I want my red to mix with another color, I can overlap them and see what happens. I'm making sure to keep my paintbrush on its tippy toes when I'm painting and fill my paper with explorations of all of these colors. Whenever I am done with a color, I'm going to touch it in the bottom of my water, make an X on my sponge, touch it into the bottom of my water again, and make another X before switching colors. Finally, I'm going to use blue, and I might use blue on its own to start, and then I might mix it with other colors. See what happens when these colors overlap. I'm continuing to keep my paintbrush on its tippy toes and explore these colors and the paints and what happens when these primary colors mix together. Now, it's okay to go back and use yellow again, but I really need to touch my paintbrush in the bottom of my water, make an X, and probably do it 2 or 3 times before going back to yellow. I don't want my blue to get into my yellow paint. I'm not stirring the paint around in there because I want to keep that paint staying the same color so that my friends who are using it later can use it too. So if I'm going back to yellow, I'm not stirring my paintbrush that might have blue on it in my yellow paint. Now look at the colors I can mix now that my yellow and blue are overlapping and mixing together. Wow, it is so fun to explore mixing and painting with the primary colors. Really take your time and think about the lines and shapes and colors that you want to mix and make when you are exploring like an artist today. Just make sure you're using good craftsmanship, keeping your paintbrush on its tippy toes, cleaning out your brush by touching it in the bottom of your water and making an X in between colors so that your paints can stay nice and clean and your friends have nice clean primary colors just like this. Good luck painting! I can't wait to see what you make!